hello, and welcome to the SPL Power Rankings, everybody. I'm Hazer, I'm your host. I'm joined today by chat. You guys can't. I kind of wanted to record the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat, have it alongside on YouTube, but I just couldn't be bothered setting it up, so. Unlucky. Should just watched it live, shouldn't you? Welcome, everybody. It's time to start off with the rankings. We're going to be going. These are subjective rankings, and if you don't like them, please leave an angry comment. Either you're missing an Obey member. Oh, who? I don't know. Stuart. You're either. Wait, hang on. Leave an angry comment in Twitch chat. Leave an angry comment on YouTube. That's just really what I live for. I love it. I love it so much. Please, yeah, call me like a small dick moron. Okay. So, this is just basically my opinion on where these players rank in their individual roles, and then we're going to add up the points, and the lower the points, the better. Obviously, you get 1 point for being the best solo laner, 2 points for the second best, so on and so forth. And that's going to go for each role. And I think we're going to start with solo again. Just because we like to get off on a good foot with chat. And I know that chat absolutely loves when I do this. So I'm going to start from number 8, and that's going to be Ducky. Ducky is the number 8 solo laner right now for me. He hasn't performed. He's the only solo laner who I feel like doesn't have the potential at the moment to carry his team in a set. Solo or Troll, these are actually definitely the bottom two, by the way. I feel like these two are, like, there's a good gap between them and the rest at the moment. They, I think Ducky and SOT are not the same. SOT, I think, for me, has, like, really great games and really terrible games. Ducky is either, you know, like, all right, or for me, a little bit mediocre a lot of the time. I feel like he doesn't carry games very much. I think that has been the story for Obey throughout, is that the side lanes have really struggled. And not necessarily, I think the mid... Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. I should do that now. Okay. It's muted. I think that should do it. I don't know if that does it. But if you guys sub or do anything, I appreciate it greatly. But turn off the notifications while we get through the power rankings. Let's hydrate a little bit here. But that's just my opinion. Okay, chat? Ducky, I think, has been a bit better lately. But, I mean, he's had a few, like, decent games. I don't think he's had a bad game lately, but at the same time, I don't think he's reaching the heights of the other solo laners. I think if you look at especially these 6 solo laners here, you see games where each of them really dominates a lane and can win a game on their own. And I just don't see that for Ducky. I do see it for SOT sometimes, but he will also lose games on his own. He really will. SOT is the most capable of losing a game on his own. Okay. Now, bomb 2 out of the way. Where do we go from here? I think the next 6 are all, you know, like, comparable on their day. On their day. Oops, sorry, I've highlighted all 7 there. On their day, any of these could beat the other. I think the only thing I'd say is that maybe Variety had one really bad game recently on what was it on? It was on Sobek, right? It was on Sobek. He had a real rough one. But I also think that Scary, much like the rest of PK, only performs against the bottom 2. So it's hard to go, I think, between these two. These are the two I'm looking like. I'm looking at. I think I'm going to go Variety. I don't know. I think I'm going to go Scary just off the back of a really great set against Renegades, I think it was. Scary had a great one. And I think Variety is going to finish below him. I rate Variety really highly, by the way. But I think he had a better start to the split than he's having now. Variety is surely more consistent than Scary. I don't know if that's true. I think that Scary is actually pretty consistent for them. Like for the most part, I would say that Scary normally has he has very good games against the bottom two, but he's passable against the top teams. You know, he's never the reason his team's losing. I'd say it goes the other way a lot of the time. They're in order. Are they? I mean, they might be. They might be in order. I don't know. You think that does this mean that the? Well, I mean, is this the order of the? Is this the standings? No, it's not because Radiance would be up there. Okay, I was like, have I accidentally got them in the right order? I definitely don't. Okay, so fourth place, Benji. I think these are your third, fourth, and these are your 1, 2 probably. I think that we've seen this split even when even when SSG haven't been performing. I think Nika's had good games, and I think when Ghost haven't been performing, I think we saw Fino have some really hard carry games. I think there was one on Cthulhu in particular. I remember Nika the same on Sun Wukong. I think that was against Obey. We saw Nika hard carry. Benji versus Hardcore. Benji, I think, has had some monstrous games on like Amaterasu, for example. I think I'm going to go Benji fourth, Hardcore third, Final K second, Nika first. Okay, I know I kind of speedrun that. I speedrun that, but I feel like once I'd figured out a couple of those, I knew where I was going from there. So, for me, Fine has still been great. Fine second? No way. Why do you think Fine should be dropping lower? I think Fine's been pretty good. Rung, you better be a top 3 support. You'll have to wait and see. Spoilers, he is. He is a top 3 support. Fine OK is so overrated. I don't agree. I think Fine's a really, really good player. I rate him highly. I think Nika has outperformed the rest of the solo lanes. I think Hardcore has a lot going for him in that I think his God pool's quite flexible, and I think he's really good on the Cthulhu. I think that's another really good thing for Fine. These two are really good on the current strongest solo laner. I think they've been the best Cthulhus for me. Benji above Hardcore? Nah, I don't think so. But like these four are in competition, I'd say, with each other. I can understand why you guys would move them about. But yeah. Ghost recent losses weren't due to Fine. I 100% agree with that. I think Ghost just recent losses, a lot of it was actually on their duo lane for me. I think their duo lane has played a little bit off. I think Fine wasn't as good as he normally is. But yeah, what will be my position in support role? 9th, easily, definitely bottom, definitely bottom. Although I did win a scrim today, boys. Bam, won a scrim. Anybody who knows? I don't know. You actually maybe you won't guess what I would have played in scrims this time because it wasn't Terra. It was something else. We won a scrim today. I had to sub in. It wasn't Neja, no. It wasn't the Croc. Not Jumanji. Not Bacchus. Not Kepri. Not Ganesha. Not Umoja. Not Kumba. Not Gab. You got it, Ninja Pyro. It was Fafnir. It was Fafnir. I was a Fafnir main in the SEC at one point. I played Faf over and over for a bit. I did also play Herc Shadow. So yeah, you're spot on with that one. Played Herc also. But I played Herc in the game we lost. Jordan lifts could solo me easy. It's true. All right. Do we move on to jungle? Do you guys reckon? Do we do jungle now? Is it time for jungle? Jungle's interesting. I think there is a clear number 8 here. Oh no. Jungle's the most stacked troll. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah. No jungles have had bad splits. I think Scream's had a bad split. yeah, I don't know. I don't like the single. I also think that Lassa's been a bit off lately, and Sino's not been incredible either. I think, again, the bottom 3 teams here have been not their best lately. Fred's straight inted. Fred's inted against some of the better teams. I agree with that. Scream having a per year. Yeah, you think Lass 8th? I don't know. I think Lass and Sino are kind of both decent. I think Scream His god pull is interesting, is what I'd say. I think he's looked better as of late. Like last week against who was it they played? Radiance, right? Where they got beat 2-1. Um I think it was pretty tight. You think Sino's been more pivotal for his team? I would agree with you a lot last split. I mean, we're all talking last split now, right? We're all talking about Osiris and stuff like that. Sino this split, though, he's not been. I don't think he's been great, to be honest. I think he was great at the start of last split, but I think this split, actually, Obey have been playing a lot more through their dual lane than they were before. I think Wolfie's still a really consistent, really great mid laner, but I think a lot more positives have come out of Inbound and Wowie. But I do think that every dual lane's kind of playing well now. I think we've seen a big step up in the dual lanes. It's a long way away. We don't have to talk about that yet. But yeah, I think we're going to go... Who are we going? Lasper or Sino at 7. And the other at 6th, I think. Why is Obey so terrible? They're not so terrible now, Schmitch. They're a lot better than they were. I think that the problem for them before was that both side lanes consistently lost. This side lane would die first, second wave, like all the time. This side lane would pick himself into losing matchups and just get kind of railed for the whole game. And sometimes lose winning matchups as well. And I think that these two before were the one true hope of Obey. But now, I think all of them are looking better. I think, honestly, Inbound might be the most improved player in the league so far. Wowie as well, I think, is looking a lot better, especially since Cupid came back into the meta. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, okay? We're talking about jungle. And for jungle, I think I'm going to go Lasper then Sino. I think Lasper's been a little bit better. He's got a more varied god pool. I think Lasper, who was it against? Was it against PK? When he played Erlang Shen? Was a painful one for me. I think that's what decides this. I think it was Lasper's performance in that set against PK. No, sorry, he's not better. Sorry. I meant Sino's better. Sorry. I think Sino's had a more varied god pool. I think Lasper played really bad when he was supposed to be the pressure corrector in the last set. And I know that might be a bit of recency bias on my part, but I drink a lot during the SPL stream, so I can only actually remember back so far. And yeah, I think Lasper's had a couple bad sets recently. I think if you're going like I think there was a time period when I think Lasper was playing a lot better than Sino, which is like towards the end of last split and maybe the very start of this split. But I think that since Sino's adjusted his god pool, he's been a lot better. No, Barry, I think Sino's picks aren't bad anymore. I think Sino's picks are now good. Hey, Kasir, how are you doing? So I think Sino's picks have gotten a lot better. I think he showed that he can adjust. And yeah, I think he's doing better. Yeah, Cuvo, I think, is our number 5. I think Cuvo's had like some... Again, you see PK, they're both in this 5th place slot, which seems to be the place where PK almost longed to be. They're like, we're going to beat the bottom 2, we're going to get stomped by the top 4. That seems to be the pattern for PK over the last little while. They have been great against these bottom 3 teams, and they've been god-fucking awful against the top 4 in my eyes. I think they've really... I don't know. They have looked to be putting things back together, but they've played bad teams again, right? Right. 4th place. For me, I think someone who's had a couple of less good games lately is going to be Panatom. I think Panatom, I rate him pretty highly as an individual. I just think he's been a bit off form as of late. I don't think he's performed as well as he had before. So I think I'm going to put Panatom into 4th. Okay. What do you guys think about that? We happy about Panatom has amazing mechanical skills? Yeah. I really like watching Panatom play Thor as well. He's like my favorite Thor player to watch because of the way he plays it. I really enjoy watching him. Okay. Number 3. PK the type of team to play bad in seasons and pop off at Worlds? I mean, you say that, but I don't know. I dislike that. I would really dislike to have the mindset that it doesn't matter how you're doing during the league as long as you turn it up at Worlds. I think you really need to perform the whole year. For me, I mean, obviously you don't if you just want to win Worlds, but I think you're learning less if you're just losing over and over. You're clearly doing something wrong. Your practice isn't efficient if you're not getting better, and it doesn't mean that your practice is going to magically get efficient before Worlds. Okay. Number 3. I think we go Cherry. I think this is a comfortable... I think Cherry's sitting comfortably in that 3rd place spot for me. I think Cherry's been good. I think he's looked great on Hebo in particular, which I've really enjoyed to see. I think that he's really great when he gets the counter pick. I think Cherry's maybe the smartest jungler at the moment with his picks in terms of what he's willing to play against what and waiting all the time. But yeah, I think that the top 2 here are Sam and Kenneth. But the question is, who's number 1 and who's number 2? And that's a question that I don't actually know the answer to. So I need to think about this. What do you guys think, chat? Adapting 1, Sam 1, the King, Sam, Kenneth, Sam, adapting, Sam, Kenneth. Oh my god, it's very split. It's very split. That's how I feel as well, guys. I feel like it's very split as well. I think Kenneth's definitely been the most improved for me since I made my last tier list. As in, like, I think Kenneth, for some reason, towards the start of Split 1, Phase 1, was a little bit off color. Sam, I think both these players have incredible nemesises. They've both played really, really well. Am I taking MSI into account? Yeah, it's just a general feel of where they're at right now. MN, XBR. So it's basically like, yeah, it's just where I feel they're at in comparison to the other players right now. Obviously, top jungler. Should we do it based on the vote? We could do it based on the vote. I'm not going to vote because I don't know. Sam's making the other ghost lanes look a lot better. Johnny's not in this league, Tom. Anyway, we got mid lane coming up next. You think Sam's pretty comfortably first? I don't think it's comfortable at all. I think Kenneth's been... I don't know, man. That man's been on something since a couple weeks before MSI, I'd say. I think even at MSI, incredible on the... Can I do an SEC tier list after? No, I refuse to do that. I don't know. And I have a bias because I'm on one of the SEC teams as a sub, so... And I know too many of the SEC players too well, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway, the chat has spoken and we're going adapting number 1, but I think this is almost too tight to decide between these two for me. I think they're the top 2. I think that Sam perhaps has more hard carry potential. Adapting, I would say, is a bit more consistent. So, you know, it can go either way. But then again, it might be easier to look more consistent on a more consistent team. It might be easier to hard carry on a team that dominate early game. There's a lot of, you know, you can say it could go either way. Why don't I have them interchangeable? Because I'm not, I commit, CMO. We commit. We don't have no even rankings here. There's got to be a number 1. I refuse to have like a joint thing. Okay, make sure my bed's not on fire. It looks fine. Okay, mid lane. Hello, welcome to the mid lane. This, I think, is now possibly the most competitive the mid lane's been. I think that a lot of players have stepped it up. I think your Twig has gotten a lot better. I think Hurry and Ven have performed pretty solidly considering they're kind of on more bottom teams. These 3, I think, are good players for their teams individually. Twig's not been amazing. I think he's stepped up a lot going into phase 2. Hardcore 3? True, Hardcore. You made it. No, you're 3, dude. You're in. Oh, I can show you where you guys finished last. Where were you last time, Hardcore? Scroll too far. This is the old one, by the way, guys. You were 4th. You've moved up 1. Up 1. Top 2 kills in the league at 8th? Yeah. True. BMT top 8? I'd say BMT's top 8. Harry down 5? Yeah. Was he number 1 before? Yeah, sheet one, by the way, like when I looked at the, I copied over the same thing, and for some reason, like if you see SSG and like Renegades, like the text looks really pixelated. I have no idea what happened there, but I had to change the colors so that it wasn't crap, and I did it. So we got some slightly less garish colors this time, unfortunately. But mid lane, who are we going number 8? I think it's one of these two. And that's not a slight on either of them. I think they're both like performing pretty well, passable for sure. I don't have a problem with either of them. Wolfie? Why do people always want to put Wolfie 8th? Hurry Ven, hurry Ven, hurry Ven, hurry Ven, hurry Ven. It's so like, honestly, guys, it's so split. But I think, that's tough. It's tough. For the record, I think both of these are playing pretty well. And I think Hurry's actually performing at a slightly higher level, and I think I'm gonna go Van. Sorry, Van. You know I love you. Van, I think, has been a little bit off lately, and I don't think he's been that bad. I think both these two have been a little bit off. I really don't think either of them is that bad at all. I think they're performing okay. Aggro 9th? Maybe you 9th. Aggro's going in the Stewart tier, which is 9th, but 7th if you're on Uller. Do you have an Uller? Aggro, you definitely don't have an Uller, do you? Alright, second pour of the day. Everybody, we'll take a break here. Everybody just chill out. I did turn my RTX off, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, here you go. You guys ready? Shh. It's not a great pour. Sorry. The second pour is never as fresh. That's all I'm saying. Second pour, it doesn't have the glugs, you know? It just doesn't have the glugs. You need a full bottle of wine to get a good pour, I think. It's nothing to do with my pouring technique. I can't pour. Fucking fly, man. I can't pour. I can't pour it when it's a full bottle. When it's a full bottle, it pours great. It does if you get the right angle. Fuck you, alright? What do you know about drinking wine? I've been doing this for years. Every fucking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some Wednesdays. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Anyway. Where were we? Number 6 for mid. Okay. Mid, I already think gets hard at this point. I'm already like, where am I placing people? I think your next two, for me, are Paul and Twig. And I think it does go in that order. I think it goes Paul, then Twig. But I think these two are more comparable than you might think. I think both have somewhat limited god pools. I think Paul's god pool might be slightly better. Twig's picks are... What do you mean Wolfie? Why are you guys saying Wolfie? Question mark. How are you 8th? Because you picked Poss into Ravenscream. I'm still raging about it. It was a terrible pick. You can't convince me otherwise. It was bad. And then you keep playing Neja. Why do you keep playing Neja, man? Why do people want... What, Wolfie isn't higher than Twig currently. Have you watched the recent Wrong You 4th? Don't boost his ego. He's going... Don't worry, he's actually going 9th, Wrong You. We've got a guest appearance in mid from I don't know, Snoopy or something. We're moving him down. Just tell him to close the stream now so he doesn't know. Wolfie has like never won. Wolfie was really good last split as well. It doesn't matter that he's never won. The reason that he's never won is because the players around him, I think, have played poorly rather than himself. And you might say that he might play selfishly, which I could maybe agree with. It's a team game. I mean, yeah, that's true. 100% true. But I think that individually and on a team level, Wolfie's played really well. Are you 4th off the back comp alone? Pretty much, Benji. You've fallen off because of it. That was it. The back camp, we've actually moved the back camp up to 3rd, and you've gone down to 5th. I forgot to include the back camp in the solo lane list. Hopping in the shower? Yeah, enjoy your shower aggro. Send us pics. You don't really like the PK guys based on this list? What do you mean? They're currently in 5th place. They're 5th and 6th. Where am I supposed to have them, Scammer? Like, why would they be above where their average position is, you know? Do you think that they've been individually performing above where they have as a team? Because they haven't beaten a top 4 team in a while. Cuvo and Scary been a beast recently? Scary, I think, had a great set. One or two great sets. But Cuvo's had some really bad ones as well. I think you're on recency bias. Where are you on this, Moswell? I don't know, man. It depends if like Zeus and Aplash are meta. I reckon you're number 1 if they're meta. If not, number 8. That's what I've decided. That's my world's only Moswell bias. Anyway. Number 1 in your heart? Exactly. Number 4 for mid. Okay, let's not get distracted by chat raging, molding about like how Wolfie's not good. Wolfie's real good. But he's not Dardes, Shinto, big man good. I think he is 4th. I think one interesting thing lately is Wolfie's been forcing Ra bans, which I think is really cool. It's not something we've seen from anyone yet. I've enjoyed that. I think that, like, in particular, you've seen when they get CC onto people and Wolfie follows up. It's been nuts. I've loved seeing it. I think it's been super sick. Super sick. Wolfie number 1 YouTube videos. What about my YouTube videos, wrong you? What the hell, man? Number 3. Why? There's a fly in my room and it keeps... I think it's because I've only got lights on over here. It's like flying over the lights. God damn it, man. Number 3. Mid lane. Okay. For me, it's Dardes. Dardes is still really, really good. As of late, Hera's not been in the game, so he's obviously dropped down a couple positions because he hasn't been able to play Hera. I'd say once Hera's back, he's forcing the bans again. He forces Hera and Afro bans top 3 a lot of the time, which I think is, quite frankly, like, it shows how really, really good he is on those players, those characters. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. He's really good, Dardes. I think that's one thing about even these 4, right? Hurry had this before with his Yanis as well, but not so much these days. Hey, Panny. But these 4, they force bans a lot, and you'll see that from the top 2 as well. Actually, more so from Shinto than from Big Man, I'd say. But both force bans. But these 4 all like force individual god bans, which is cool. I'd say Twigs may be the worst for his god pool. A lot of bans get focused on the PBM when you play against Ghost. Some towards Fan, some towards Sam. And obviously you got your classic bans like Freya all around do get banned as well. But I'd say that these 3 in particular are pretty good at forcing bans. Paul, I think, less so now than he was before. Right. And you guys have guessed right. Shinto is number 2, and Big Man Tings is number 1. Big Man almost undying as of late. I don't know how he's just never been dying. He just doesn't ever die. He's incredible. Playing a lot of different picks, some interesting stuff. We've got the Agni and things like that other people aren't playing. And I've really enjoyed watching him this split. I think he stepped up. Shinto's still solid as ever. I think that Shinto and Netrioid play really well together, and I enjoy watching them a lot. I think they're really good at playing against diving frontliners together. I think we saw recently, Benji trying to dive Shinto and Netrioid, just getting shut down super hard. I think a lot of it was Netrioid, but Shinto never seemed to die, seemed to get a lot of kills, was always there to peel for his ADC. I really like the way they play together. Yeah. So that's where I'm at there. I think Shinto, great god pool. Big Man as well, great god pool. Big Man slightly more varied, but it might be because he misses. Hey guys, let's win number 1. Great name. Jim the Gymnast number 1, I think. Anyway, support next up. Put Dark Theme on, please. I have no idea how to put it on, dude. Can I do it without fucking it? Big Man down to 8. He sucks ass. Maybe it's possible. Scrims, he's literally useless. Is he just like hiding in the back trying to protect his KDA? KDA player, I think. Okay. Right, let's take a rest now. Let's all take a break. How do you guys feel about the top three? The top with these roles so far. Are you guys mad at me? What are you guys most mad at me for? Out of interest. Seemed a lot of rage at Wolfie at 4th for some reason, which I think is... You put Shinto above BMT if you saw... Marbles Game 3 intermission. We could do a Marbles Game 3 intermission. Shinto above BMT from scrims today. Okay, I missed it. Disappointing. Hey, hurry. Top 3 are fine. Beyond that, useless. Okay, I respect it. Bottom 5, bad picks. Cringe to say the least. The pro players get mad. That's what I like. That's what I'm in this for. To alienate the people who may allow me to finally win worlds one day. You're 0-8 and you're not last? Yeah. Win for you. You take it. Paul is better than Twig, though. Twig has Ghost. I think Twig stepped up lately. I think when Ghost have been playing... That's the funny thing. When Ghost have played poorly, I think that Twig's honestly not been great when Ghosts were playing really well. But I think right now, Ghosts are playing poorly, and I think Twig's actually stepped up for them. Which is strange. It's interesting. I don't know why. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But yeah. Are you guys scrimming already? Okay, scrimmers. The servers are shaking and stuff? Okay. You guys just, you know what? Just take a break. You got better things to do than scrim right now. Okay, support. Let's go. Wukong? Leaked? Okay, support. Right. Okay. Possibly the most stacked role right now? Is it? I know you guys aren't gonna... Maybe you guys aren't gonna agree with me because you think these two are a step behind. But I think, in particular, Inbound has stepped it up a lot lately. I think he's way, way better than he was before. Way, way better than he was before. I mean, if you look at the way that Inbound and Wowie have been laning lately, I think they're a lot better. Your tier list ruined our scrims? You're welcome. Well, you're fucking number 1, dude! What are you complaining about? And I think Snoopy has been good for just having moved to the role. I think he's solid. Wolfie 4th is the only question mark for you? Really? I really thought Wolfie's been great this year. I actually, like, I think he's been by far, for me, the best player on Obey by a good amount. I think he's been the one shining light for that team. The consistency that they've needed for me. Jordan too high? Is that what we're saying? Anyway, number 8. I think this isn't a big Scream 8th, yeah. I'm gonna move him to 9th if people keep complaining about it. It's gonna happen. Should we Jesus Christ. But this is why I do this, guys. This is what I do this for. Just so that I can receive this abuse. Okay, what was I doing? I was playing Snoopy 10th and Inbound. Snoopy 10th, Snoopy 8th. And this is not because Snoopy's been bad. Snoopy's new to the role. He's learning the ropes. I think Snoopy's actually played pretty fucking well considering he's just moved to the role. For me, anyway, I think he looks good. There's moments where, you know, he looks like he's lost his mind a little bit. It goes a bit too deep, gets picked off, but it is what it is. That's what you do as a support. I think the dumber you play as a support, the better a support you are sometimes. Inbound as well, I think, has been much better. Possibly, I know he's not moved up a lot. There's the no man's land. Everything's allowed apart from a few said words aren't allowed. I think Inbound's been so much better. I think, like, I feel bad putting him 7th, but I think the other 6 supports are just better. Don't say Ed Sheeran, don't say Yeet, don't say those words. Okay, let's not move the chat into this mode. Yeah, it's fine. I can't do Snoopy like that. I have to do it. I have to do him like that. He's at least number 7. I don't know. I think that Inbound and Wowie have been winning a lot of lanes recently, and I think a lot of that comes down to Wowie's improvement, but also Inbound's improvement. I think they've looked a lot better. I can't move him up. I can't move him up, Cyclone. It's been done. Once the ink's in, I don't have a Tipex. I don't have any Tipex, alright? So he's been hard carrying recently. How has he been hard carrying? They haven't won. Sorry, but you can't say he's... How would you hard carry if your team loses? Doesn't make sense. Okay. Snoopy 7th. I'm not putting him above inbound. I think inbound's been better. Why are messages being deleted? It's my mods, man. They're just taking care of business. Poll? I'm not doing a poll. Snoopy me 8th is a crime. I'm sorry. Anyway. Snoopy definitely not 8th. I think in SPL he's been 8th. I've heard he's a scrim monster, though. To be fair. 7th is inbound. 6th for me is Neil. I'm a bit of a Neil fanboy, so this kind of hurts, right? But Neil, I think, has had a bad phase 2 so far for me. Here comes the guy who said I was biased against PK again. I think Neil's very handsome and good at football. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Cuvo and are you sure Twiggy over Paul? Yeah, for me. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Cuvo and Neil playing football, but they were looking great. Yeah. Please swap inbound and Snoopy. No. Neil's not better than you at WoW. True. Yeah, Neil's very good at interviews. He's a great interviewee. There's a lot of good interviewees in the league, though. Maybe one day I'll do an interviewee tier list, but I need to get some of the guys. I've not interviewed some of the players yet, so I'll need to get the ones who haven't gotten yet. Stupid. There's a fly in my room, guys. It's really distracting me. I apologize if you guys can see that. Anyway, number 5th. Okay, number 5th. Number 5. Who have we got? We got Raffer. Who's in contention for this? I think the two that are in contention for this for me are these two. I think these 3 are your top 3 right now. And I think it's Raffer then Jake. Raf knows how much I love him. Raf has had some off games of late. I think the what was the scoreline in the Rat game? Do you guys see his scoreline in the Rat game? Shit, dude. Or whatever. It's Jake's numbers. He's flicking out the side. Jake's been good. Jake's had his moments as well, but I think Jake is a really solid mechanical sport. I think Jake's actually he's trending upwards as well. He should be higher than these 3. You really think? I don't think you can put Raffer's better. I think Raffer's more troll. But we'll see. For me, on a game day performance at the moment, it goes Jake over Raffer, I think. I think Jake's the best player on his team by a long way right now. Put Rungy last. Thanks for the sub, man. Oh, I forgot that these are going to show up on the screen anyway. I apologize, YouTube viewers. You will see these anyway. Put Rungy last. Put him 9th. Yeah, hang on. Let me just move him. There you go. There's Rungy. It's done. Jake is better than 408 inbounds. Fucking hell, Cyclone. You're too far. Alright, support. Support. Number 3. I will do me. I think I'm sleeping on Raf. I mean, I love Raf, and I've teamed with him a lot. I just think that at the moment, I think Raf has great games, but I think that in the recent SSG sets, I wouldn't say Raf's been playing well. For me, I don't know what you guys think, but I think recently, I mean, he had a really bad Rat game. He's had a couple other ones. I think, yeah, Smite 3, Aurora 2, Aurora. I think we're all right. Okay, so I think I'm interested by what you guys think here. PBM over Aurora over Wrong You? Really? Really? So the question for me here is whether 3rd is Aurora or PBM. And I think I'm going to go with Aurora. I think recency bias would mean I go PBM. Oh no. I think recency bias would mean I go PBM 3rds. which I won't do. I think that definitely over the season, PBM's be better. I think PBM has had 2 bad sets in a row. And yeah, number 1 is obviously Snoopy. We got Snoopy coming in at number 1. Return to the support role, 8th and no. It is Wrong You is our number 1. He's in as our number 1 support for me. PBM actually robbed. PBM's had 2 bad weeks in a row for my money. Where's Frezzy? He's off studying, man. Unlucky. Yeah, I'm sorry. We've actually can't believe Wrong You can't scrim while being the number 1 support player in the league. It's crazy. Snoopy actually robbed. Agreed. You can't. Just take a break, Wrong. You don't need to practice anymore. It's over. You've made it. You're the number 1 now. Add 9th and 10th. Who do I put 9th and 10th? I can't put you 10th, Cyclone. You've stepped it up. You're much better now. Where did I put you last? Wait. Look. Where were you last time? You were 8th. I put you 8th. See? Look, you can look at this one. You were 8th before. Why are we talking about no recency bias, but then put PBM? No, I'm saying I do have a recency bias. I definitely have a recency bias, but this is about recent form. If I ever put you below Wowie again, I'm delusional. Yeah, that is. Well, yeah. Well, let's start. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, ADC Cyclone Spin number 8. Let's get him in there. Oh, okay. I can't. I won't do it. I won't let your comments. I won't let your comments affect the integrity of my tier list. Okay. Nothing will affect the integrity of my tier list except money paid directly into my bank account. Put Stuart on the list. Exclamation mark Stuart. He's on the list. There you go, he's there. It depends if Hulu's open. Not enough. I won't be harassed. Right. Fucking ADCs. ADCs. By the way, probably at the moment the least shit role. Shout outs ADCs. You guys are playing the least bad right now. I don't know if it's because your role is easy at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I think that right now, the ADCs are playing a lot better than they were last split. A lot better than last split. Ram or Cupid role. Sometimes Freya. Sometimes Jingwei. ADC has always been easy. You could tell that to me playing ADC in comp. Okay. Right. So this I think gets tough. Because I think even the bottom ADCs, your Wowie, your Gaijay, and your Bara are playing okay. I think all of these 3 are alright. I think they're all playing pretty well. And I think it's easy to just throw the bottom team into the bottom position. And this is me actually deliberating over where to put them. So you've seen Gaijay on the Ram and the Freya look really strong. Hits lots of snipes. You've seen Wowie, especially on the Cupid, but on the Ram as well. I think the Ram? Am I making that up? I think the Ram as well. Wowie's looked strong. I think Wowie has come. I think this duo lane have come on leaps and bounds. I've been much happier watching them this year than last year. This is tough for me. And I think these 3 are the bottom 3, and I think it is a trio. I think these 4 are the bottom 4, actually. I think it's a quadra. You'll do me the tier list? Okay, Cyclone, let's go. That's not a god. That's not a. She's not the SPL, all right? Netroid number 1 of his own Jing. True. Kudo's not worse than Wowie. I'm not saying he is. But I think these four are, for me... I think these four and these four are currently sort of the groupings for me. And I think there are, you know, obviously it's more granular than that. How's Barra not better than Zap? I don't think either of them has had outstanding games lately, have they? Do you think either of them has been good, particularly as of late? Panda hasn't been that good. Again, that's recency. I think the last 2 weeks Panda has been bad. I think Panda had a really bad game on Oleron in particular. But I think Panda is still a very good player. Okay. Let's go. Is it going to be like because he kept picking Sol, I'm going to put Barra 8th? Can I do that? I don't think I will. He did keep picking Sol, though. He kept doing it over and over. The Sol kept getting picked. It's like, surely he won't pick Sol this time. Sol first pick. Oh! It's a fucking Sol! Ugh. I'm going... Alright, I need to rip this off like a band-aid. What are we doing? This is like when I had to place adapting 7th. This is not cool. I don't like this. It's also very warm in my room. Okay. Guys had some bad games. Barra hasn't had bad games, to be fair. Wowie's not had bad games. Zapman's not had bad games. So I think I have to go... I hate to say it, because I love Guy. But I have to go Guy 8th. And I think, you know, this makes it kind of add up with the United being the worst right now. I'm sorry. It's all the candles? Yeah, it might be. I'm sorry, Guy. I think Guy has been sick on the RAM, especially. I know, chat! But his first... we're talking about the phase, okay? And in the phase... I'm being harassed. What happened to recency bias? What do you mean recency bias? All of Guy's games are recent. How is that supposed to be, like, unrecent? Hello, Evo Dage. Welcome. Garbage list. Alright! We're putting emo-only mode on. It's time for emo-only. Now you can just spam Keck W. No garbage list. Good luck. Alright, we gotta let the chat calm down here. Hello, YouTube viewers. How are you all doing? I know you can't see the chat. I think next time I'll work on this so that you guys can have, like, a chat list as well. Because I think the chat is most of the fun of these things. At least for me. I fucking hate these streams apart from the chat. Kinda need to pee as well. But we'll keep going. What the fuck is that, Cyclone? I have to look at it. Silpy gun. Okay. Alright, we all... Let me know when you guys are ready by posting a... Wait, can you post smiley faces? Let me know if you guys are ready. Can you post a smiley? Yeah. Let me know when you guys are ready by posting a smiley face, okay? You guys are ready? We're all good? Okay. Welcome back, everybody. You're free. You're free. How's Guy in... Oh my god, Guy's an 8th. Alright, number 7. Number 7? It's Netrioid. I wanted to see chat's reaction. I wanted to see if I could, like, pull them out of their funk. To see if I could sort them out. See if I could break, like, the pattern. Okay. I can't break it. I can't break the pattern. Number 7. ADC roll. Again, we've put Gaijin in. We got Zapman, Barra, Wowie. Recency bias would mean that Wowie would be above. But it's a tier list for their position right now, by the way. Sorry, Guy. Guy, I hope you heard my whole monologue about how you're really good and the ADC role is really stacked. I'm sorry. I can't win. I can't win, dude. It's so hard. You can't give me the official tier list because this is the official tier list. I'm sorry. Everybody, I'm really sorry for being so mean. Someone has to be, look at what am I supposed to do? Okay, right, I'm moving on. Okay, Wowie, number 7. Barra. I have, you know what? Barra, you know what? Yeah, you know what? It's happening. 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 This is where we're at. Wait, did we R9K mode? Oh my god, R9K mode's on. This has never happened. Yo, what's up, Stuart? I think Wowie stepped up a lot of late. I think that, in particular, he's looked really good on the Cupids. But, you know what? You know what, chat? But I don't know if he should be above 6th right now. I think if he continues to play well, he'll continue to move up for me. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things will never be the same. Okay, number 4. Who have we got left? All right. Who have we got left, chat? What's up? So wait, that's not so. That's Solo 4 troll. Wait, you disabled slow mode? God damn it, Pixie! Don't free the plebs. Have we just got these 4? I mean, it looks like we just got these 4. Okay. Panda's had some rough games of late. Obviously, Cyclone and Vote were bad. Split 1 for a lot of it. But have stepped up a lot of late. Okay. We are talking current form. Okay, current form. Wait, what? I'm not ignoring you, Wolfie. What did I do? What's wrong? I'm sorry, Big Fat Idiot. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm pouring another glass of wine. Pouring another glass of wine, okay? Should we try and do the audio thing? Maybe that'll calm everybody down. If I can get this to work. Shh, everyone. Shh, shh, shh. Quiet down, quiet down. There's literally so much wine in it. I'm gonna have a hangover for work tomorrow, haven't I? Okay. Good glass of wine. Okay. Right. Number 4 in the ADC role. I hope that was a good wine pour for you guys, because I really committed to that by extremely overfilling the glass. Is there any wine left in this? I'm going to make sure it's poured out if there is. Oh, I need to pee. I don't know if that ASMR is making you guys need to pee also. You drank piss? It's true. I actually want to make sure there's no wine on the bottom of this glass. I'm moving out of this flat in 3 days, and I need to make sure that I don't get red wine all over the cream carpet. Imagine drinking piss? I don't have to imagine. I already did it. Right. ADC. This list is perfect. Cyclone's way too high. True. So, number 5 for ADC. Okay. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in a minute, chat. Everyone fucking... Don't be dickheads while I'm gone, alright? Cyclone. Make sure everyone behaves, Cyclone, okay? Hi, everybody. Oh, okay. I'm gonna open my door as well. It is too warm in here. Okay, what are we saying now? A second grader could make a power ranking. What the fuck does that mean? Yo, Nika. Whoa, holy shit, that's a lot of viewers. Thanks for the host, man. I just came back from taking a pee. Welcome. We're doing power rankings. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the power ranking stream. We're almost done. So feel free to vent your anger in the chat. Apart from Nika, Nika's number 1. You're welcome, dude. I made it in, even though you didn't record me a going live video. Anyway, I feel like we gotta focus back in here. Everybody's been too distracted. You had scrims? You were fucking streaming for the last how many hours, Nika? Garbage list? True. Rethink Raph real quick, please. I mean, I might move him down to 8th. Vote 1? 2 hours? Sure, man. I just had to add you, sure, man. Right. Enough of the distractions from chat. Number 4 ADC. The numero 4 ADC. So, Panda's had some bad games recently. Shit, Bigfoot. Barra 7th. Where is he? Yeah, he's 7th. I forgot. That's where I put him, mad lad. Vote the GOAT? Vote's definitely not number 1. He's useless. Sorry. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Number 4. Is it Panda? Nah, he's never come in, Bigfoot. Is it Panda? Or is it Cyclone? I think it goes Panda or Cyclone 4th. As seeing as Cyclone's being so annoying in chat, I'm going to put Panda 4th and Cyclone 3rd. And this is purely to wind Cyclone up and to get him to go further. Cringe list. There he is. Cyclone robbed. Panda does not deserve number 2. I mean, Panda had like a really, really bad game lately on the Ola run. I don't know if Cyclone's had bad games recently. He did ram snipe for a buff once, which is a tilter for me, but he didn't die for it this time, so it was acceptable. I don't think you got the buff, did you? You ram sniped for your own purple, if I remember right. But you didn't die, so it was fine. It was like within your own tower, so it was acceptable behavior. You ram sniped their buff? You ram sniped their buff, but you didn't get it, right? I mean, that's at least minus a point. Swap Guy J with Zapman? No. Jeff Hindla, which rank? He doesn't play. Thinking your ults are bad? I do. Well, I mean, no, your ults you're accurate. Number 2 is Vote. Is number 2 Vote, or is it the Roid? I think it's Vote. I think it has to be Vote. Vote's number 2. The Roid is number 1. Okay? Obviously the Roid's number 1. Have you seen the guy? You seen him? Vote's popping off, and he's just kind of there. Even when the Roid is like getting dived. What? How are you guys what are you guys talking about? Obviously the Roid is number 1. What kind of Smite have you guys been watching? Oh shit, you typed good and I was like, wait a minute. You're literally on his team? Vote's popping off? Yeah, that's your biased, you useless fuck. Of course. What do you... Wait, Cyclone. We need Cyclone's number 1 placements for everyone. Cyclone, who's your number 1 in each role? We got the Roids, ADC. Who we got support? There he is. Sorry, by the way, I know it's Netrioid and I still call you the Roid. I hope you don't mind. I could call you the Rioid, but it just doesn't flow as well, you know? Awesome Jake, 408, number 1. In support. Who's number 1 in mid? Panda number 1, DMA? You're definitely a Ghost fan. Shinto is literally God's gift to Smite. I didn't gift Smite with Shinto. You let your ego go, Netroid. As long as you wait, Netroid, is it you who doesn't wake up for scrims? Very naughty boy. Wake up for scrims, Netroid. That's all I got. You'd move up to number 0 if you're up in time, okay? Then you could truly dominate the scene. Is it Netroid? Is it Shinto who doesn't wake up for scrims, or is it you? I forget. It's one of the two of you, right? Call yourself an SSG fan? I don't call myself an SSG fan. Come on, Sop. 0 people from NA number 1? Oof, that does show my bias. Pretty hardcore. Oh, look at the bias, boys. There's a lot of NA in number 2. Okay. Probably the goats. Probably the goats. You fucking high, Cyclone? You talking about the goats? You talking about the goat and you're saying that adapting's not number 1? You fucking high? No wonder your name's Cyclone Spin, because you're wrapping yourself up in some bullshit right now. In some fucking bullshit. Alright. We're gonna add the numbers up. We had enough. We've had enough of this. Let's add the numbers up. Okay. I think SSG might be or SSG number 1. So we got 1 plus 3 plus 3. That's 6, 7. Oh, it's 12. Wait, 7 plus 5 is 12, right? Yeah. Plus 2, 14. Stop adding up random teams. I can't do the maths. Well, I will do the maths. All right. I think Radiance and we got 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. I'll sort the numbers later, okay? Adapting's going to get a COVID check? Oh, poor man. 3, 7, 9, 10, 11. The number 1 team in the league, ladies and gentlemen. The number 1 team in the league by individuals, by stats, is obviously Sanguine. Your Corona in the apartment? Oh, because Aurora's been having a cough, right? Is Aurora actually got it? The Rona? 2, 4, 9, 11, 15. Alright. And then probably PK in 5th, because that's where they belong. Can I guess I'll fix I'll make this big enough for a PK. 5, 10, 16, 22, 27. Are they really? Is it that big a gap? Renegades 31, United 37. Alright. I don't know if I believe you, but I will put them in that order. 7, 14. Wait, 7, 14. Add 8 is 22. Add 4 is 26. Add 7 is 33. Right? Wait, no. 7, 14, 22, 28. No. I can't do maths, guys. Where's the coaches tier list? There's no point in a coaches tier list. 24 plus 22 plus 4 is 22. Thank you, chat. 26. Wait, so we got 7, 14, 22. 22 plus 4, 26. Plus 7, 33. Right? Is that right? Is that the correct maths? Sanguine has 10? 3, 7, 9, 10, 11. What are you talking about? 3, 7, 9, 10, 11. There's no way that's wrong. Sanguine does not have 10. Shut up, chat! How many degrees have you got, chat? Probably less than me. Yo, chat, if you got a degree... Oh, fuck, I don't know how to... Hang on. Wait a minute. Hey, chat, have you got a degree? Type 1. Fucking idiots. Fuck, dude. I'm getting trolled, Pixie. That's what's happening. They found the Fort 1 emote. Type 2! Type 2! Sorry, I meant 2. I meant 2. Yeah, Leth, you do have a degree. I know you have a degree. It's fine. You don't have to show off. Who? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, chat. Fucking idiots. Alright, let's put it emote only off. Alright, well, welcome back. Well, if you have 2 degrees, then you're warmer than I would like my room to be, because it's very warm right now. I'd like it to be 2 degrees. That'd be ideal. I could put a jumper on. We'd be happy. Oh, you guys are typing 2 now? You're a bit late. Hazer this, Hazer that. Shut you, bro. You're not even plat. That's exactly what I was thinking, Bigfoot. That's exactly what I've been thinking this whole time. Okay, maths. Let's see if we can do the maths for Obey. Obey. 8, 14, 18, 25, 31. Is that correct? Obey 31. Yes, dude. And United, otherwise known as the retirement home. 6, 14, 21, 29, 37. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Right. Okay. Wait, why did I move them? They're in the right place. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. Okay. Look at this fucking control right here, boys. Okay, you, Sanguine. This is individual talent, by the way. This is not where they are in the league, although you guys might think it is by how accurate. Why did I move this one to the side? I don't know, guys. I don't know why I did. Okay, so just sort it. I don't know. What do you think I am? Some kind of computer scientist, eh, Pam? I think I'm some kind of fucking programmer or some shit. I think I got like a degree in computers. Alright. Oh, it's a bit? Yeah, it's a bit. Do you have a lift? Yeah, I lift way more than Jordan. Okay. Do a merge sort right now. I'll do a bubble sort for you. Let me write a bubble sort on a back. You know, my first ever job was literally using Excel. Fun fact to you guys, chat. My first ever, well, not my first ever job. One of my first ever jobs. My first ever job when I was 18 was literally I worked in a construction company, and I won the cringe award of the day. Let's go. Bubble sort. Yeah, no, I can do a bubble sort. I'm super cringe. Thanks, man. I'm glad I made it to the top cringers. Vote second ADC. He's been real good lately, Slazy. Do you not think so? Alright, chat. Ask me to justify something. Ask me to justify something. Now the coaches, they're all shit. They all do nothing. Useless. Useless role. They might as well not exist. Where is Baskin? He's in the SCC. Why is Barra so low? He hasn't done anything this split. Where is Baskin soft sub? I don't know. He was fine. Look at the stats. What stats? Coach list. No. Justify why Guy J is last, you shitter. He's had bad games. The other ADCs haven't, really. Justify inbound over Snoopy. Obeys dual lane has won like every lane for like the last 3 or 4 sets. And that's a lot because he's improved a lot. I'm missing stuff now. How is Benji number 4? I think the other 3 guys are better. On to first job, sorry. My first job was just like, I did like data entry. I did data entry and then I was a laborer and then I worked in a construction company doing admin. I feel Panda's a way better individual ADC. I think he's a good individual ADC. How can you justify Benji 4th when he got soloed by an Elder Harpy? That's why he's 4th. Sub for MSI. That's not me, right? No, that's... Okay, I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling down to the bottom. Justify Cyclone not being number 8. He harassed me and paid me money, so I moved him up. Stuart and Stoopy don't count because they don't play ADC anymore. What does it matter where they were? We're not living in the past like you are, Cyclone. World champion. Fucking loser. Imagine winning worlds in the past and not this year. Can you bring up the old tier list and put them side by side? I could do that, yeah. I'm gonna do it on a new page. Here you go, we'll do that. Oh, it's so bright. Like, I don't know what happened between the time I made this and now, but it's fucking horrible, whatever happened. They really fucked the color scheme up somehow. I don't know what happened. But look at how much nicer this one is, you know? Wait, do I put it underneath? What do you guys reckon, like here? How do you guys feel about that? Does this make sense? Who's the most consistent? How the fuck was... Did Twig play really well at the start of last split? I don't remember that. I remember Twig being number 1. No. It was like May. It was like May. It was May. Is this the... This is not the fight tier list. Is this the fight? This is the fight tier list, isn't it? Holy shit, this is the fight tier list. How do I find the real tier list, guys? Where's the real tier list? Let me find it. That's why you were number 8, Cyclone. How do I... Where does it live? Where does the fight tier list live? A gun on you? I mean, of course you'd have a gun on you. You're a Yank. It's like Vote would have a knife on him. Ski and do. I bet first person to spell ski and do correctly in chat it doesn't get anything, but I'll be impressed. None of you guys can spell ski and do. 100%. Unless Vote's here maybe, or another Scottish person. Yeah, it's nothing like your writing right now. That's close, Harry. Oh, yeah. I think that might be it, in fact. Can I place the teams where I think they actually are? In terms of where they are right now? Okay, here you go. Whatever, man. Team position. I don't know. Should we start from 8th? For their like current performance, like where we are right now. All right, okay. You know what we'll do? No, sheet 1 has the fight tier list on it. Apparently, I thought this was like a normal tier list, but turns out it's the fight tier list, which I did when I was fucked. Okay. Apparently, this is my power rankings from the first tier list. Here you go, guys. You can have a look now. Where you were 7th, Cyclone. There you go. Big Man's moved up from 5th to 1st. Who else has moved up a lot? Screams stayed where he was. SOT and Ducky have swapped. Kennett has moved from 7th to 1st. Twig from 7th to 4th or something. Sino was number 1? Yeah, it was when Sino had played like for 2 weeks though, world champion, so he was kind of nuts. Yeah, it was recency bias as fuck, but I didn't have a choice. Well, I mean, at the time, it was only Sino that was recency bias. That's what I'd say. Hardcore has moved up from, 6th to 3rd, I think? I mean, Sino had, they had the honeymoon phase. They did. And I think that these two were, I think that at the time, these two were hanging off the end of the list by a long way, and right now they've moved up a lot. Shut the fuck up, Nika. Next time I'm putting you 8th. Prick. Okay. What was I doing? Actual team, okay? Actual team. And I'm going to give them points. Right, here we go. How do we do this? We give them points from 0 to 100 on their percentage chance. No. Hang on. How do we do this? You were not 8th solo, but you were joint 7th, 8th. No, there's no joint in this. There's no joint in this house. You were 7th. But I wasn't happy. Solo. I wasn't happy about how you like shit on a team with your Thor, and then the next game you trolled. I wasn't happy about it. All right. I wasn't happy about it. That's all. That's all there is. That's all I've got to say. I wasn't pleased about it. Okay. Most likely, right. Okay. Here is the fun bit. Who's most likely to win Worlds right now? From you guys' standings, what do you guys think? How much have I had to drink? A beer and a bottle of wine. How much have you had to drink, Cal? Do you have to work in the morning? Is it going to be fine? I don't know. Hello, any colleagues who might be working? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Right now, which team is most likely to win Worlds? So I think if you go on your Corona... Well, I mean, Corona, it doesn't last forever. Well, I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. But it seems like most people recover fully. Shut up, Nika! Okay. You play Worlds tomorrow? Oh, is it pre-recorded? Fuck, dude. Shit. Who's your sub? Alright, you get Biggie in? You get Biggie in? You'll be fine. You seen him? Stu? Exclamation mark Stewart, if you want to know. Does it matter if the entire team can have Corona? Wait, what does it matter? You'll be fine. You can play with it. How likely is it for Worlds to be held? I hope. I'm holding out hope, Alka. I'm holding out hope. Is the list finished? The list is finished, I'd say. I think this is the final list. You want me to tweet it? There you go. Does that do? Alright. Where's my... How do I... Oh, F11. Okay. Twit. Don't look at all the porn I have open, guys. Guys. Don't screenshot at all. Dot at Cyclone Spin. There you go. Wait, hang on. You know what? Let's have a quick Char bait in history. I mean, it was because it was. I don't fucking believe it. And then still not followed. Is he not? Unlucky. Okay. It's enough of this. It wasn't a dot, it was a comma. You're a fucking comma. Was it actually a comma? Did I actually... Oh, shut up, Andy! Fuck's sake! He doesn't follow me either, but there you go, Andy. You right? You happy now? Yes. Right, enough of Twitter. Enough of Twitter. Okay, I'm sorry. I've gotten too distracted. Where do I think the teams actually... Shut the fuck up, Cyclone. You leave him alone. You leave me alone. Where do I think the teams actually stand? Where do I think the teams are really at? Where are the teams in terms of... No. You know what this is? Purely potential to win the World Championship. Who do I think has the least potential to win the World Championship? And who do I think has the most potential to win the World Championship? What do the SPL standings matter? What does that matter? That's not to do with how good they are right now, Cyclone. Otherwise, you'd be sixth. Right. Who is least likely to win Worlds as they are as a roster? That's a very offensive question. That's a question that I could answer, and I'll look like a cunt no matter what I write. But I'm gonna do it. I think you have Corona, Cyclone. You almost certainly do. You could. There's no way you don't. Okay. Which of these do I think has the least growth potential from where they are now in order to win Worlds? Okay? That's where we're at. I need to think about this. I don't know what you guys think, because either way, I'm being a dickhead. I think I'm going... We rip it off like a band-aid, okay, boys? We go... Well, no! No! Okay. Obey. Renegades. PK or EU? Oh, fuck, I fucked it. EU. EU could... Like, EU and PK, same spot for me. Shut the fuck up, chat. I don't care what you think. Let's just resize the window. And then we'll go. How about this, chat? How about this? Let me have a glass of wine. Stop typing good in caps, Cyclone. You keep showing my face. Okay. Put you fourth for motivation? I'm going to put Ghost fourth for motivation. Ghost, SSG, Radiance, Sanguine. Literally in the order we're in. It's crazy. Ghost bandwagon blown the fuck out. Blown the fuck out. Good luck winning Worlds. You're second. What's the thoughts, chat? You guys hate me? You guys, what's the overall? You have United way too high? I mean, they have a lot of room to grow, right? United have only they've had a new player in the ADC role and a player who's just moved into support. Actually, I think United have a lot of room to grow. I also think Scream's a really good player on his day. So do Obey and Renegades? Well, Obey and Renegades have had the same roster the whole time, and have they really... I think Obey have improved a lot. I think Renegades have actually floundered, personally. Do you think Renegades have been are playing better now than they were at the start of last split? I don't really agree with that. Do you guys like... Here we go. No. We got a lot of people in chat. A lot of people in chat. We get this. I get this a lot. Okay, and you guys have like people you like bias. Okay, I like a lot of SPL pros, but you guys have silly bias. Saying they haven't really proved themselves on the stage. I actually don't think it's that different, personally. But I don't actually have to play. You hate Ducky? Yeah. Yeah. Me and Ducky. One time, me and Ducky, we went into like we were with this hot chick, and we went into like a sauna, and she saw Ducky shirtless, and then I was ruined, and that was it for me. It was over. So ever since then, I've had an insane bias against Ducky. Look at Hawk piping up. Yeah, here he is. Jamal Murray equals GOAT. I mean, Sino, if you weren't a Nuggets fan, you'd move up a position, man. The fucking Nuggets, man. You talking about the Nuggets? The fucking Nuggets? Yeah, I don't know anything about the Nuggets. They're from Denver, right? The Denver Nuggets? Hawk 850 Nuggets, that's true. When's the flat move? My father is coming through with a van at the weekend, and we're going to move. I'm taking them out for dinner on Friday and Saturday. Why is my accent switching between like posh and like kind of I don't know what it is. They're the Orlando Nuggets right now? No way. I know American sport teams move, but they didn't actually move to Orlando, did they? I don't fucking know, Psycho. It's super weird that your sports teams move. How can your sport team just move? How does that work? How can your team move from one city to another city? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why does that fucking happen? Yeah, I know. Right, so I knew that wasn't true for that one team, but teams actually do move, though. Does my father have the bars? No, but he is bald. Teams actually do move, right? That's not a falsehood. Teams do move from one city to another. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'll just support this new city and this new... fuck that, man. Fucking American sports. American sports can fuck off. They can fuck off. You guys got baseball? Baseball? You fucking serious? Baseball? Baseball? You guys be playing baseball? You taking the piss here? You taking the piss? I fucking hate cricket. Cricket's terrible. At least no one in the UK likes cricket. Fucking baseball? Baseball? You watch snooker? I do watch snooker. That is true. At least snooker ain't baseball. That's the one thing he's got going for it. Rugby, I like rugby. Rugby's gay. That's a pretty astute comment from Iconic Assassin 42. Iconic Assassin, no, well, he's been perm banned, but you know, it wasn't me. I don't know. He's been unbanned. Iconic Assassin 42, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the interview chair, Iconic Assassin 42. No, unban him. Let me in the interview. Let me in the interview chair. We need to get him in. Iconic Assassin 42. Wait, you know what I should do before I interview him? I'm gonna end the YouTube recording. YouTube, thanks so much for watching. This is gonna be the end of the recording. Make sure to leave your abusive comments down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, hit the bell, call me an ugly cunt, whatever you want to do. I'll see you next time. Peace out.